Well, legends, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, and I thought I'd just do a bit of an update with where we've been at and what's going on. So as you can see, I'm in the garage, and we've had a little bit of a project. I bought myself a little 550 wing boat, a little Echuca Marine, 3.9 metre. And yes, she needed a little bit of work. I believe it was called... oh God, I can't tell you the name. All I know is Rowdy had this. It was wrapped in like an Aussie flag, and then Roberto owned it, and it was called Frisky. So I believe it was Cassandra Cassin's boat. It was called Frisky, so it will be going back to Frisky. I'm going to nickname it Pamela because it looked great, but when I took everything off it, she didn't look so crash hot. So, as you can see, that's my little wing boat. We're doing a little bit of work to it. As you can see, I've had to do a little bit of glassing to the floor. So glassing the floor just there because it had lifted up. So, you know, grind that back, glass it down. While it may seem like not a massive deal to some guys that know what they're doing, anyone that's never done it before, it's still a step-by-step process. So, but it was quite easy. Got around it, did it, watched a couple of YouTube clips. Boom, there we go. So just a bit of information on the little wing boat we've got here. We picked her up. She had a wrap on it. We took it off. I'm going to wrap it in the same colours as Eleanor. So we're going to go white, paint it white to begin with. Then we'll put a wrap over the top of it. Little 40 Tohatsu. Going on the back, Ryan from High Performance Mobile Marine. I've shouted out to him a million times with all the help that he's given me with the E-Tech and things like that. He's got that big tower of power now. Well, it's not a Merc, it's a Tohatsu, 40 horsepower, massive, 2 cylinders. Huge numbers we're going to pull off that. Probably 39 horsepower because it's a little bit old, it's gone down. But yeah, so we're going to whack that on that. My good mate Shane Nichols, he's doing all my powder coating, so we're sorting that out. Everything that I've got that was chrome will go to black, pretty much the same as Eleanor. So yeah, but that's where we're at. It's pretty cool, but again, it's all basic stuff, and it's not heavy. Like that's me picking it up. Like it ain't heavy. She's only little. Anyway, little aluminium trailer there. Look, there's the midsection for it. Look, massive power. I'm going to clean all that up, paint her up. I don't know. I'm in two minds whether I paint it the same colour as the Evinrude, or I just go a graphite colour. So water tube. It's a pretty basic setup. Like it's all old school basic setup. There's the steering wheel. Got all the bits and pieces to go on there. They're not the steering arms. They're a set of steering arms that I got with the boat, but they are way too big. But yeah, put it all back together. Nice little trailer under there. We'll get it all sitting up on the trailer a bit better. It's got some alloys. Get some new lights. Maybe put some pink lights under the trailer, hey? Something cool. But yeah, got a little pad on the back there. 40 horsepower Tohatsu. Apparently they do just shy of 60 mile an hour. So I'm pretty impressed with those numbers. That's not bad. Whether that goes 60 mile an hour with me in it, yeah, that's another story. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably do another video of like some fitting out and stuff like that. As I said, I'm getting told all these numbers and things like that on what to do by Rowdy. He's a legend, helping me out with you know, shouldn't do and things like that, and how to set them up. Mitchell Pratt, another one. Tommy Carl. We'll set it up. We'll sort it out. I know Alison has she's got a green one and a white. She's got a green and white one, so green deck, white bottom. Yeah. So we'll have another 2 of those. The other boys have some Sven crafts and things like that. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do something different. A little bit cheaper racing, rather than, you know, if anything goes wrong, it's only a little boat. It's not the big boat. Whereas if anything goes wrong with the big boat, I'll be pretty upset. So, not too sure. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say not too sure. Prop selection. I think I need like an 18 pitch cleaver or something like that. So the boys have one I can borrow, but I need to get like a Merc TE cleaver, 18 pitch by 11 inch diameter or something like that. So, as I said, Rowdy's helped me out with the props. I think he's got one I can borrow. But if you have any props and you're thinking, hey, Tomo, I don't really need them, you want to buy them, send them my way, let's have a look. So, Might be something that works out. We'll put a little fuel tank in there. Put a little fuel tank. Put my seat and everything. I just got to clean up all the dust. Did a little bit of grinding there just to clean up over there. I was going to put in a footrest, but I don't know if I'm going to do that now. And then wire, which will be 2 wires. It has a water pressure gauge, but I don't know if that will actually work, if it'll make enough water pressure for a gauge. But, so the plan is to go all white. All white to start with, and then we'll wrap the sides. Pretty much the same as the way I did the 21-foot Bullet. We'll do white up the top here, and then this will be the grey with the logo. So the grey with the logo will go down the sides and around, kind of like the same as Eleanor. And then underneath, the grey on the sides again, and then the white down there. So we don't know what we're going to do with the gunnel. I had a gunnel. It had a gunnel on it, but I'm not 100% set on putting that back on. It was a little bit thick, so I am on the hunt for a smaller gunnel. Alison has a nice little 10 or 15 mil gunnel on hers, and I think that looks quite classy and quite neat. So that's the way we'll go. But anyway, that's the big girl. Once she's painted, she'll be all sorted. Hayley's not happy that this is inside and her car's outside. But until she sees it, well, we're getting there. I will move it once it's painted. It can sit outside. Nah, it'll be right. We'll get a cover made for it or something, so should be sweet. But she's she's light. She's not got a lot of weight in it. So it'll be interesting, nonetheless. Just a little bit of information on what we're going to do with this thing. It's a 40 horsepower, so it's 550cc class. So I've got 2 40 horsepower Tohatsus, 2 cylinders. Massive power out of these things. Bottom on the back. Some guys are putting little jack plates, some guys aren't. We're just going to trial and error it. Someone wise in boat racing once told me, light boat, you want the motor right up and under it. So we'll try it without a jack plate. We'll try little things. We'll see how we go. It did have some little mechanical trim, but that was obviously removed prior to me buying it. So we'll look at maybe manufacturing something, coming up with something that we can twist a little bit to get a bit more trim and things like that out of making the trim a little bit more intricate. So you can do smaller sort of increments and things like that on it. 40 horsepower Tohatsu, 2-cylinder, cable steering, wings already done. Mitchell Pratt sorted that out for me. He's a legend. Cable steering, really basic, simple basic, much like myself. Simple and basic setup. So props, we'll sort that. I'm going to paint it, like I said. Should be a bit of fun. There'll be 5 or 6 of them at St. George, I'm hoping. So let's get amongst it. Let's make something out of this. A bit of fun, cheap racing. I'll give you guys all a breakdown. Once I get it all sorted, breakdown of what it's cost, things like that. I'm learning as well. We're doing some glassing work. I've done little bits and pieces before, but I thought, save money, just do it myself. Like and subscribe, guys. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that subscribe button to help us out. If you want any merchandise, we are coming up to the Double Dash. Yes, there will be a sale going on, but what we will have there, I don't know, because we are selling stock. So I'm trying to keep it restocked, but it is moving. So ministryoftrim.com.au, jump on there, grab your stock. We are selling worldwide, so if you are in America, we can get it to you. Yeah. I'll see you on the flip side, guys. Have fun, stay safe. The rivers at the moment are horrendous, I believe, with all the shit in the river. Stay safe, wear a life jacket. Hey, I'll see you on the flip side.